Hey everyone, I'm Almar of almarsguides.com, and with this video here I wanted to talk about some Path of Exile beginner tips. So I wanted to go over pretty much everything that is going to benefit you early on in game, explain a few reasons why, things you can do to improve your game experience early on, and steps you can take to pretty much not gimp your character early on. Path of Exile is a game where you can do pretty much all of these things. You know, you can invest a bunch of stuff into something that will completely screw your character over, and that's something, you know, you want to take every precaution to prevent as time goes on. So one of the first things I'd like to talk about is the loot system in this game. When you go to vendor items, as you're seeing me do right now in the video, you notice that you put some items in here and you get not money in return, but actual items back in return. You get like scroll fragments, alteration shards, transmutation shards, and stuff like that. These are known as currency items. These items can then be turned in and bought and used to purchase other items for, they're pretty much used as currency, as the name suggests. So early on in the game, between levels like 1 and 5, you're going to want to pick up white items. These items here, you know, their name will be in white. And the reason you want to pick them up is because you can sell them for currency items, pretty much. And the main thing that, for 1 through 5, let's say that the main currency is going to be scrolls of wisdom, those right there. They ID an item, and they're also used to buy portal scrolls. That is pretty much like the bread and butter of the first 5 to 10 levels. Because pretty much at this point in time, you're going to be trying to upgrade a lot of your gear, and you're going to have to identify a lot of items. So those are the first things you're going to want to focus on getting a lot of, because you're going to be using a lot of them. And also, you know, you might be using a lot of portal scrolls too, and in order to buy the portal scrolls, you're going to need to spend scrolls of wisdom. As you can see, portal scroll right here, it requires 3 scrolls of wisdom in order to purchase it. So scrolls of wisdom, pretty much the bread and butter of starting out in Path of Exile. And you can get these by vendoring white items. You're going to get these scroll fragments, and 5 fragments becomes a scroll of wisdom. Otherwise, you know, the fragments are pretty much useless. And what you're going to want to do is pick up white items that don't take up much room. Like this scale vest here takes up a lot of room in your inventory. The only reason I picked it up is because it's blue, which when I go to vendor, it gives me 2 transmutation shards, which then can be used for other currency items and stuff like that. But you want to pick up stuff like this small life flask here. Notice how it only takes up 2 spots. These rings here, notice how they don't take up much room at all. And I'll actually vendor that ring. And also, like, you know, this life flask there, and these wands right here. Notice how they don't take up much room either. They only take up 3 slots up and down from one another. So it's very easy to, you know, fill up your inventory with a lot of that stuff. Now, you might want to hang on to all yellow items that you find, even ones that, you know, aren't your class, in case, you know, you want to play a different character or something like that. But I'm pretty confident that I'm going to be playing this character, and I don't really like finding other players to sell goods to. Therefore, I'm just going to sell this goat's horn at a vendor. Now, as you can see, I've gotten quite a few items here, and also I got quite a few items in my bank. I'm just going to move all of these items into my bank now and go over a few other basics. One thing I'd like to start off by saying is you should save a few white rings. As the game goes on, you're going to get items like this, Orb of Chance, which will upgrade a normal item to a random rarity. I'll actually use this just for the sake of this video. So say I have this ring, right? And I want to use this item right here. Now, it's going to upgrade this ring to a random rarity. And bam, it actually upgraded it to a ring I can use that is yellow. And that's why you want to save a white item like that, because what it's going to do is give you a chance to do something like this. So there you go. I just turned a crappy white item into an awesome yellow item that I'm actually going to be using for probably quite a while. And you get items like this all the time. Like, let's look through here and show this one will upgrade a normal item to a magic item. So let's see if I have any normal items on me, which I actually do not. Let's see. There might be one I have on me which will enchant a magic item with a new random property. This right here, I'll show you with I'll show you another thing. Let me see. I don't really like that. I like that one because it's going to work. Okay, let's just do this for the sake of the video. Now this, it's going to change one random property on this item. I don't know which one it's going to change, and that's, the beauty of it. We're going to find out which one it'll change, and, we'll be able to go from there and work off of that. So let's do this now. Wait, failed to apply, make sure that the item is the right type and that it's not equipped if the item was a skill gem. Okay, apparently that's not going to work on that. Chance a magic item with a new random... Okay, it's because it's already got 3 properties. Let's do it on this ring then. There we go. It gave me +5 evasion rating. So those are a few different uses for the currency items aside from actually doing the, actually using them for currency. Now, as you can see, there's a bunch of skill gems and stuff like that. I go over them in my other video. There's a few more videos I have on my website, which you'll be able to find in the link of in the description of every single video I publish. And I just want to go to this dungeon, or rather area, and show you a few of the basics of the game before I end the video and go do another video or something else. Right now, I'm just going to be running through the ledge here, which is one of my favorite areas to farm in Path of Exile Act 1, mainly because it's just so easy to farm here. And it's so plentiful with mobs and stuff like that. It's definitely one of my favorite areas to farm. So, as you can see, I pretty much just obliterated those mobs. Let's see, this rusted hatchet, I'm going to pick up the goat's horn, the rusted cask. And the reason I'm picking these items up is because they pretty much take up very, very little room in your inventory. If I was going for a long haul hunt, I wanted to get a lot done before I had to go back to town, I wouldn't even bother with these items. But knowing that I'm going to complete the ledge and then exit out of this game and pretty much start another game and join a public party and stuff like that, I'm picking these items up right now because I'm going to be in town almost immediately after making this video. Therefore, there's really no reason to not pick them up, really. They're going to give me scrolls of wisdom, and I need a lot of them to keep identifying items and get more alternate currency and things like that. Now, the main things that we're going to be searching for is skill gems. You want to keep your eye out for skill gems at pretty much all times. And, I got it. I go into them in a different video, so if you wanted to see that video, check out my website once again and stuff like that. I think I've pretty much touched upon all of the basics. I'm going to be making a few more newbie videos, just, little tips of information, what to keep your eye out for when going through the first, 10 levels of Path of Exile, and stuff to make, the transition into playing the game and getting to enjoy the game much easier than it would be normally otherwise. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, of course, as always, like, comment, and subscribe to me for future gaming and Path of Exile videos. As always, guys, good luck, happy hunting, and I'll see you guys around in the next Path of Exile video.